Welcome to Bonampak, located in Mexico. Bonampak is one of the many Mayan sites that we can find in Central America. For archaeologists, historians, and other experts, everything about Bonampak is all clear. It is according to their knowledge built by Mayans, who lived less than some 2,000 years ago. A short introduction first about our method. We have proven, with our groundbreaking method, that megalithic structures, pyramids, and temples around the world are many times older than currently believed by the academia. Our method uses only two dimensionless features of ancient monuments, location and orientation. And because our dating method does not require any material values, our theory and our method will stand the test of time. We have proven with our method that ancient monuments follow the temperature sequence of the ice ages. Some megalithic monuments are even older than 400,000 years. The general public is unaware of the fact that stone buildings cannot be dated decisively with radiocarbon dating. Dates of ancient monuments are presented as scientific facts, while the truth is that these dates are as unscientific as it can get. Radiocarbon dating itself is a good tool, only the way it is applied by archaeologists is fundamentally wrong. The veracity of the existing radiocarbon datings, when it comes to specifically the dating of ancient stone monuments, is 0%. Archaeologists and historians claim the exclusive truth rights on ancient history. However, archaeology has structurally failed to explain our ancient history sufficiently. They have left too many questions unanswered and unexplained. And when pressured, the academia in charge prefer to look away, or do all sorts of attempts to debunk and discredit a person who challenges their belief system. That is one of the reasons why we have developed a new, scientific method to date stone ancient monuments. Because we have underpinned our method with mathematics, we have a powerful tool in our hands. And the time frames that we have found are whoppingly different than the conservative Stone Age, Bronze Age, and Iron Age. The true ancient history of Homo sapiens covers a period of 350,000 years, divided in 5 time frames. Every time frame of stability is separated by long periods of instability and cataclysms. Homo sapiens some 350,000 years ago had exactly the same brain volume as Homo sapiens today, hence was equally capable. However, they were multiple times thrown back into a new Stone Age by long-lasting cataclysms. This will happen to us as well within a few millenniums from now. Back to a rather average site like Bonampak, and let us tell you what we are seeing here. We see a cluster of structures, seemingly chaotically oriented. When looking at a map of Bonampak, the untrained eye might see nothing special. We see a collection of typical Mayan-like structures. Inside these buildings are even all sorts of paintings on the wall. When we measure the orientations of the buildings on the site, we find that 95% of all the structures on Bonampak are clockwise oriented. A clockwise orientation is between 0 and plus 45 degrees. The next question that we could ask is, how do these orientations correlate with the poles 1 to 5 that we have discovered? We found a correlation between the poles and the monuments on Bonampak of 10 out of 16, which is 62.5%. While the area of the poles, as seen from the location of Bonampak, covers only 37.8%. That means that the majority of the orientations on Bonampak narrows down to the poles. The probability that this pattern is the result of coincidence is 1 to 8,400 or 0.000119%. That is significant, because it means that Bonampak was reoriented to the migrating geographic North Pole. This has profound consequences for Bonampak's original age. Bonampak is originally as old as the poles they were oriented to. How old is that? The oldest monuments are around 337,500 years plus or minus 7,500 years. The youngest are 217,500 plus or minus 7,500 years. No new monuments were constructed on Bonampak after the crust started to destabilize during Pole 3. Due to the series of shifts, the climate of Bonampak's location became increasingly more tropic and so unlivable. The original inhabitants probably migrated further north to settle in a milder climate close to their former latitude. Later, the monuments were overtaken by settlers, the ones who are called the Mayans, who found the monuments, renovated them, and made the nice paintings inside of these structures. There is such a huge gap between the original builders and the later settlers that there is not a single trace left of the original builders, other than the stone monuments. Archaeologists who examine the sites only find organic materials of the later settlers, which can be carbon dated. This is how and why the errors are made by the current academia. Currently, our results are not yet adopted by archaeology, let alone that they could reproduce our work. Our true ancient past is much different than you learned at school. Mathematics is the key to unlock the door to the ancient world. Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Please share it with your friends and followers, and let us know what you think below in the comments section. One last thing. Our work is difficult, and because we tread uncharted territory, our progress is steady but slow. We are not here to entertain you with superficial daily videos. We are here to inform you, and to pave the way to new methods of researching our ancient history. Everything we do takes a lot of time. That is why we need your support on Patreon. Thank you for watching.